Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. We will not have a Google Meet today, but I'm just going to walk you through what is expected of you. I'm still waiting on a lot of people to finish Contents of a Dead Man's Pocket, so just keep reading that and listening. In the homework assignment, I actually give you a link to if you want to read along with the story, or if you want to listen along. Basically, we're working with suspense. And suspense is a feeling of anticipation that something risky or dangerous is about to happen. The authors use various methods: foreshadowing, repetition, symbolism, building tension, anxiety, uncertainty to keep readers' interests alive throughout the work. So, all of these terms can be found in our literary terms. I'm trying to keep up with those and keep those listed for you here. Under literary terms, you'll see that each new week I kind of pull those up and have these follow us. If you ever need to peek back on what a literary term means. Vocab list 1, I also am having that follow us along this week. We're going to be doing some more activities with that, and the quiz on that is Friday. All right, just taking a look here, you've got a pronoun antecedent video lesson by Khan Academy. Watch the video for a refresher. You have a 10-question quizzes, grammar, pronoun and antecedent work. That's homework. You've got your Edpuzzle. We still have 17 people here who need to finish Edpuzzle, Contents of a Dead Man's Pocket. Read along with that, and it'll prompt you to answer questions. And then the homework. And again, I've shown you a video of what is suspense. That's there if you need a refresher. And the actual Contents of a Dead Man's Pocket story. Again, you can link in this way if you wish. So now that we know what suspense is, how does it work? How does the author, Jack Finney, create suspense? Well, there's many methods. Listed below are tricks of the trade authors use to build suspense. Next to each, make note of how it relates to our story, Contents of the Dead Man's Pocket. So you'll go back and think about time. Although I don't think we heard clocks ticking, we definitely remember how long Claire was away at the movie. We also see some other measurements of time. So think about those, make note of those there. Distance, creating space between character and goal. Okay, the goal being getting that yellow paper. Talk about that. Thoughts, writers make characters worry what may happen. They show us the tension through their thoughts. There's tons of thoughts that race through Tom Beneke's mind. Talk about that a little bit, discuss some of the thoughts and how the writer makes great use of thoughts racing through his mind. Setting, dangerous environment will create immediate tension in the writing. Discuss what the dangerous setting was and how does that create tension. Isolation, authors create a situation where there's danger around the main character and they're isolated. He was isolated. He is on Lexington Avenue, but he's on the 11th story, and there's really cool elements where he can hear things, but can anyone hear him? Talk about that. Give a solid example. So all of these are solid examples, show how this is used in our story. Disaster seems imminent. Character flaw. We see that he has a character flaw that gets him in this situation in the first place. And loss. Something is lost that the main character thinks is necessary. And the tension comes from finding he feels he must get it back. All right, so those are some fun ones. We'll talk about those tomorrow. I want you to make sure you finish those today. The close reading story passages are here, and they're quoted. There's story passage 1 and there's story passage 2. You need to follow the directions and do whatever it says to do to find sensory imagery, onomatopoeia, simile, and vivid action verbs. Okay, so that's something that you need to work on today. If you didn't finish the Edpuzzle, start there and then finish the homework for Contents of a Dead Man's Pocket, and let's talk about that tomorrow.